Hello, everyone. Welcome to Heroes of the Humblewood. This is a Patreon Humblewood campaign. All the lovely people that you see here on the screen are our Patreons. Shout out to all of our Patreons. Because of them, everything that we do here on this channel is possible. All the one-shots, two-shots, three-shots, marathons, everything under the sun. If you would like to know what you can get for being a Patreon, you can use !Patreon in the chat. We also have a YouTube. All of the previous episodes of Heroes of the Humblewood and all of our other campaigns are over at youtube.com/DallunaTV. Also, if you would like to interact with this game, there's a couple ways you can do so. Just hanging out, chatting, lurking, doing all the fun stuff will grant you channel points, which you can redeem a blessing or a reroll advantage die to the player of your choice. Or if you want to add an element of fate to the narrative, every $10 guarantees a draw from the deck of many things to the player of your choice. Okay, we're gonna jump right into it. Please tell me who you are, where we can find you, and who you're playing today. And we'll start off with Matthew.
Hey guys, I'm Matthew, or Holmes, and you can find me either on Stella's Discord or on X, although I'm not particularly active on there. I play Ratchet Bluefeather, a grumpy ranger who has just found out he has an opportunity to deal with someone he very much doesn't like.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, Vertigo will not be able to join us today, but will be joining us next time. We'll hop on over to Igneal.
Hello, everybody. My name's Igneal Blazeheart. You can find me at Igneal Blazeheart on Blue Sky. Tonight I will be playing Alistair Brett, a evocation bounty hunter wizard.
Thank you very much. Then we'll hop over to Zombie.
Hello, I am Jacob. I'm Zombie. I'm Z. Whatever name you like to call me. Today I am playing Leon Breeze, professional wrestler extraordinaire. Yeah. And just like climbing to the top rope of the professional wrestling business, yeah, or that little bit of ladder, we're going to be climbing up a mountain today. And hopefully find some bandits. We're going to smash them up. Yeah, hopefully, maybe. If you're so inclined, you can follow me on Blue Sky at ZombieFighter89. If you go there, there's a pin notification, or a pin post, rather, and that leads a link to all of the different work that I have done, including promo videos for this place. Most recently, I did shorts for Looking for Mom RPG. So all of the ones, or most of the ones, I've got to double check. I think I've got all of them, but majority of everything I've done from that page has been there. I think it's probably one of the best shorts work I've done. I haven't really done a lot of shorts. I've done a lot of promo videos for here, obviously, but those are more designed for like going on Twitter and kind of like flipping your phone like this and seeing them versus like shorts where they're like the long way. So, I feel like I've got a bit of a pattern there, so I'm kind of happy with those. Yeah, that's all I got for me.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Igneal, for the 3 card draws. Do you want them spread out, or did you want all of them to someone?
Spread out.
Okay.
One for Zombie, one for Beastry, one for me.
Okay. Would you like to go first, or would you like to go last?
I'll go last.
Okay. B Street, please tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Ooh, that's a really good one. Okay.
Ooh,
Zombie.
I don't get those a lot.
How about right now?
It's probably bad.
Yeah!
All right, and then for you, Igneal.
I'll take that one.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh my.
Hey, I'm the only one who gets to survive.
All right.
Listen, is it really a game here if I don't suffer?
We suffer today, okay?
Last time on Heroes of the Humblewood, we confronted Frey Meriden and we brought them before the birdfolk council, and it was there in Alderheart that you were given the mission to go seek out the bandit stronghold. Information of the whereabouts of the stronghold were generally deciphered, and so you know the general direction in which you must head towards the Crest Mountains. You began your journey upwards, climbing through the verdant forest, which is now breaking apart, cracking open as you begin to ascend. We left off here in the forest pass. You know that you are not too far away from where the supposed stronghold is. You know that the closer you get, more likely the territory is becoming more and more dangerous. You know that not only bandits, but there are wild creatures. These paths were not meant to be tread lightly. As you're beginning to move further into the mountain pass here, what is going on through your minds? You had an extremely restful evening, and it is now earlier in the day. You had a good meal, you had good rest. Now it's time to climb.
Ratchet is definitely keeping eye opens for bandits. We know we're getting closer. We're more likely, even if they don't have like scouts out, just to accidentally run into them. So definitely keeping an eye out for bandits in particular. He's not as worried about like the wild creatures.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a survival check. For all intents and purposes, we will say that Jack is with us. I just don't feel comfortable role-playing the character while the player's away. So Jack will be in the background doing helpful things. So we're not going to like punish Jack for not being here or anything. Yes, please roll me
Only
survival.
a 7.
7. You find that the path is a bit difficult to pick apart. There aren't really any tracks to be found. Most of the terrain underfoot is gravel, loose pebbles, and any signs of things moving through this area are difficult to discern. This actually gives you very good insight. However, even with a 7, you should watch your footing. It could be very dangerous if you find an extremely narrow slope and you start to fall down it.
Might I suggest we tie each other with a rope?
I don't suspect that we're quite at that level of precarious land yet, but for when we get there, as I'm sure we will, a very good suggestion.
I say as I adjust my my newly bought cold weather clothes.
Yeah, these are pretty chill.
What's going on through Leon's mind as you're ascending this mountain, slowly but surely, taking easy and careful steps?
Probably what's going through Leon's mind is like, this wrestler life is paying off a little bit. It's probably good to have a little bit of strength and cardio for something like this. So he's just kind of going up. He's trying to like make sure. I think he's also kind of looking out for bandits, but he's also making sure that he doesn't like grab like the wrong rock, or making sure things are sturdy before he starts putting all of his weight on it. Stuff like that, making sure that he climbs up as easy as he can.
Okay. What about Alistair? What's going on through your mind?
Alistair is thinking. He's like preparing himself mentally. He's repeating some of the spells in his mind for when we're inevitably going to reach the bandit stronghold. Trying to like make all kinds of plans and contingencies of how to deal with it. And while we're walking, he's just paying attention to the terrain and try to find the path of least resistance.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me investigation.
Hey, wizards always thinking instead of
26.
feeling.
26. Okay, I'm so glad that you said you're thinking these things. Oh, you're walking along. Ratchet is leading the way. Leon is closely behind, and Alistair, you're flagging behind just a little bit as you're trying to think about the road ahead. You know that the fortress is the bandit stronghold is a fortress of some kind up in the mountains. It's probably a repurposed structure that existed before they decided to move in. You haven't seen it yet, so you're not quite sure exactly what it looks like or how you're going to get in. And then you think about that. That's something that the group's going to have to figure out. How are you going to get into a stronghold? Obviously, you're going to have to do some surveying and trying to scout out the area that you're heading into. But that's something to keep in mind. Sometimes, when you're trying to get into a place that is heavily fortified, sometimes the way in isn't the front door. As you're kind of musing over this, can I get perception checks from everyone?
Of course. I love a perception check. 15.
Okay.
13.
21.
Okay, 21. Alistair, as you're puzzling over the various ways that one might be able to infiltrate into a fortress, you're looking up. You see ridges upon ridges, different inclines of the mountain path ahead. And with a 21, you see the briefest of outlines.
Hmm.
You see something moving up ahead. It looks as if
Just a friend we haven't met before.
this large feline creature is blinking down into the brush overhead. It's about 15 feet above you. And they are waiting to ambush you.
Yeah. I say, wait. There's a monster ambush. And as I say that, right there, I shoot. I produce for the first time. I try to use control frames. I accidentally produce fire instead of shooting a firebolt. And I
Okay.
create a flame right in front of this creature to try to scare it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check. Let's see how big and wild and potent of a fire you can conjure here.
Natural 20.
Oh my god.
This is the first time I
Dang.
use this from the new feat.
That's
I
crazy.
got this.
Oh my god. Natural 20. Okay.
Now we have another fire to worry about.
All right. So point and you see a whirl of fire form right here up on the ridge in front of the creature. This creature begins, it startles and it slides down the side here, falling onto its back. As this happens, you see simultaneously that there's not one, but two more of them as they displace, jumping out of the way further from the fire. I'm gonna need everyone to please select their tokens and roll for initiative. That's awesome. Starting off with a natural 20 with that produce flame. That's so cool. Okay. As always, I need to turn off whisper. All right, cool. The top of the turn order are the mountain lions themselves. I'm gonna go ahead and
Yay.
give you guys a surprise round since they were not expecting that. So Ratchet, you get to go first.
All right. I wasn't expecting to go first. I think that Ratchet is going to advance towards the one that has slid down this slope. Not too close, because he does better not in melee.
Mm-hmm.
But he is going to activate his Cloak of Billowing to make himself look big.
Okay, I
and
love it.
Do a handle animals to try and just spook it. We've already sort of startled it with the fire. If we can kind of be like, we're a big threat, go away, go away.
Yeah, I absolutely love it. Go ahead and roll animal handling at advantage as you billow your cloak flaring up behind you, almost like a cobra head.
23 was nearly a crit.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I'm going to go ahead and say that this creature is frightened here. You hear a pathetic yelp from this mountain lion creature. You can see that it has... Wait, I have a picture. Cool. You see that it has a long, lean, furry body and that it has these horns that roll back from its head.
Ooh.
There are a number of scales that grow out of the sides of it. Can I get a nature check from you, Ratchet?
Yes. A 19.
Okay. You know that these are native to the Crest Mountains, and they're more than just the average mountain lion. You know that the rocky protrusions that you see, these scaly-like features on the sides of their body, are meant for camouflage. These are natural predators. They are fierce and deadly. You also know that they are rumored to have elemental powers.
With my 19 nature, do I know if they are elementals?
They are beasts.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I have a thing for elementals.
I see. Perfect. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah.
Okay.
But you can see that this one down here is... Oops, let me move. Sure. The one that has fallen down onto its side is demoralized, and it looks like it's going to start to run. The other two don't seem to be close enough to be affected by this.
Okay, that's one. That makes me feel better. Okay, I believe that is my full turn.
Okay. Alistair, it is now your turn.
As I produce this, the feeling of my spell turning into something different I've never done before. I look at Leon and Ratchet. Just like feel hot. Never felt this way before. As I see the one lion being demoralized.
And this one's starting to run.
But then I clock the top mountain one, gazing upon my my allies, and I try to channel that heat that I feel. You see for a moment his golden plumes turning bright red. As I extend my hands forward, and a sphere of flame forms for the first time you see him use it. But instead of just being normal flames, it's just these scorching red, crimson flames that assault this mountain lion.
I love it.
Flaming sphere, and I use my flame woken for the first time feat.
Okay.
The As a bonus action, you can strengthen the power of your flames. The next time you deal damage to one or more creatures before the end of your turn, you can deal an additional 2d10 fire damage to one of those creatures.
Okay. Here, let's make this the flaming spear. Where do you want to put it?
I'm slamming it.
Like right there?
Let's see if it...
Oh, sorry.
Space and creature. That... bonus action.
You
So I
could,
can
you could use your action to summon it, and then you can use your bonus action to ram it into it.
Oh, okay. So I will ram it in this turn, and then next round I will.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good. All right, it needs to make a dexterity saving throw. Rolled a 20, so it saves against your DC of 15. So it takes half damage. Please roll me 2d6 fire damage.
6, 7.
Okay,
Dang.
so it's gonna take 3 fire damage here. As this red, literally blood red, roiling hot flaming spear goes and bounces into the mountain lion, you hear a roar rippling out. It trembles the branches of the trees nearby. Seems to have done some damage. Anything else for you?
I will eat.
Okay. Next in the turn order, we have Leon Breeze.
Mhm.
I'm actually going to add Jack to the turn order because I think you guys are gonna need the help. I'll say Jack just kind of hangs out in the
Whatever
back
do
here.
you mean?
Don't worry about it.
Let's see. I'm trying to think. So they're so they're still up on this hill, right?
Yes, it's about 15 feet up. It looks like it's gonna jump down.
Oh, okay. I guess what I'll do, I'll get like a little closer maybe to where I kind of project where it's going to land, and then I'm gonna try and while it jumps in the air, I'm gonna try and like grapple it and bring it to the ground.
Ooh,
So it'd be
okay,
like
kind of like grab it, redirect it, and smash it down kind of thing?
yeah. So it's like a what was it? A reaction where you hold an action. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hold that action
Mm-hmm.
so that when it does jump down, it'll trigger me trying to do the slam, like an arm,
Nice.
like grapple. Yeah.
Okay. I love it. Yes, you can absolutely do that. Yes, it is a surprise round.
Mhm.
I will say that you have 2 options here, Leon. You can
Okay.
either try to do damage or you can try to knock it prone and grapple it. Do you want to focus more on damage or focus more on immobilizing it?
I want to focus more on immobilizing it
Okay, sounds good.
because I don't know what the plan is if we're supposed to get rid, like, knock them out or what. So I'm just gonna go with trying to knock it out.
Okay, sounds good. And then Jack would have went. What does Jack even have? Way that
I only know one spell Jack does for sure.
Healing.
Oh, I know what Jack would do. Jack will move behind you and say, "You've got this, Leon." And it is gonna cast Enlarge Reduce
Of
on
course.
you
I
and make you bigger.
What are they going to do with this week? Yeah.
You have a much better chance of catching the horse-sized kitty this way.
Yeah.
Listen.
Hey, it will be the mountain lion's turn. You're gonna go ahead. You're gonna see this one here at the bottom is going to effectively run. I'm just gonna put it here in the corner for now, because I think it'll screw up the
It's
turn
your
order.
initiative.
Yeah. This one down here is going to jump down. You see, as it jumps down, it lands dexterously on these large, massive paws. There's a soft thud as it masterfully, acrobatically drops. It begins to sprint forward. It will, unfortunately, take up its whole turn here as it dashes. However, you will see as it runs forward, there is this rippling roar that echoes out from it. It will try to use Call Avalanche. The surprise round is now over. The mountain lions, unfortunately, were at the top of the turn order. So the last turn that we had was a surprise round.
Right.
So it uses Call Avalanche. With a mystic roar, the mountain lion can call down the very rocks. So long as it is in a mountainous terrain, it can use the action to cause a rock slide to fall within a 15-foot radius of a space it can see within 60 feet. Creatures in this area must make a DC 12 dexterity saving throw or take 3d8 bludgeoning damage. I'm going to
Great.
say that
15-foot radius is a lot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So we're going to
Damn.
say...
I dipped there on time.
Let's see. Do I have a fun little... Looks huge. I don't know if I want to use that one. I have rocks. Yeah, I'll show you what I was looking at. It was like, this isn't gonna, that's not gonna make any sense. It's 15.
Yeah, it looks like a giant hole.
A meteor just.
Yeah, just a big crater.
Oh yeah, this one's better. Okay. So
We need,
something
a
like
giant...
this.
There we go.
All right, so 15-foot
Yeah.
radius. I think that's not big enough.
Yeah,
I think it's
that's.
one more.
Well, no, that's.
Where's my...
Yeah, that's about right. That looks the right size.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's just 15. Yeah.
Okay, that's
Okay.
15. Okay, let's see. Where it's gonna drop it? It's gonna drop it right here.
No!
Well, of course it is.
Oh, jeez.
So you see rocks just begin to rush down the side of the mountain here. I'm gonna need dexterity saving throws from Ratchet, Leon, and Jack. I'll roll for Jack. Dexterity saving throw.
Whew.
A 22. That is a... You get advantage
18.
there, Ratchet?
I probably shouldn't have rolled it with advantage, but
Okay.
it's a 17 still.
Everyone saves, so you only take half damage. So you would take 7 damage here. This will be bludgeoning damage. 7 bludgeoning damage goes rushing down. Then effectively... Hey, that's going to be their turn. This one up here is going to jump down. As it tries to jump down, I'm going to need you to make an armed attack, Leon. Let's see if you can grab it.
Would it be the unarmed strike down here?
Beat a 15.
No. Okay, so yeah, okay, so I think this is the one I use, right? This one?
Yeah.
Because I don't have, yeah. So 13?
Okay, 13 is unfortunately not enough. We're going to say that as you try to grab it, it overpowers you. These massive paws push into your face, and it jumps off of you here, landing in front of you. And it responds by trying to bite you. 18.
Ow.
Take 7 piercing damage as it takes a bite out of your shoulder.
Ah.
Ratchet, it is now your turn.
Ratchet doesn't like melee, as I said before. So, it is time for... Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Zephyr Strike. Because I do not provoke attacks of opportunity, and I'm gonna get myself away from a lot of that chaos.
Yeah. Describe to me again what this looks like as you're doing this.
So the billowing from the cloak almost turns into like a sail and just carries him gracefully past, sort of dragged by the wind, which allows him to sort of continue his focus on making sure that the large cat isn't able to land any blows as he passes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Excellent. I just did a quick concentration check for Jack, and Jack succeeded, so Leon is still big. Hey.
Okay.
So that was your movement. That was your bonus action. What would you like to do next?
I will make an arrow attack on it.
Okay. You get advantage
Uh,
here.
Advantage and attack. That is 20.
Yeah, that absolutely hits. Would you like to hit the one next to Leon or the one that you just left? The dust.
The one I just left, because Leon is a capable combatant and has a healer right next to him, and I am squishy and far too close to a cat that's way bigger than me.
Yeah, it's terrifying. You can easily, if you want to, like dive underneath it and weave around it, and it looms over you. All right, 20 is a hit. Armor class is 15. Go ahead and roll me some damage, please.
Okay. That is a 10 piercing damage.
And then you
There's
get additional.
some extra damage from the force, so that is a 16.
Nice.
And when I use my extra force damage from my Zephyr Strike, I gain an additional 30 feet of movement for the remainder of that round. So I'm gonna get myself further away. Oh, I'll go right by the mushroom. Zoop.
Bye. All right, excellent. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay, Alistair, you see Ratchet go off a very impressive shot. You see that this arrow lands right in the back of this creature and it howls in pain. It looks like it was a pretty devastating blow, but it is now your turn.
I see that some of them are afraid, so I'm gonna try to spook him even more by casting Shatter among between the both of them.
Ooh,
So I just explode within 10-foot radius here and here, getting these two of them.
Okay. Like this?
Should be center here. I'm trying to make sure I don't hit Leon. Yeah, I might be hitting Leon.
That's right. This 10 feet? No. That's 10 feet. Okay, like that? Still hit. Oh, not to hit Leon. Okay, like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, perfect. Just hit the two there. So they have to Constitution saving throw.
Is it Constitution saving throw?
Yes.
Okay.
Constitution saving
So
throw.
this is
3d8 thunder.
very good. This is number 2. Rolled a 17. Number 3 rolled a 13.
Fail. Sorry, succeed and fail.
Okay. Success.
Take
Fail.
17. Well, first we'll take 8, and then the other one 17.
Okay. You see as the shatter spell go off, debris goes flying in every which direction. You see that quite a bit of the debris, because of the way that the mountain lion down here was recoiling from the arrow, that it gets a faceful of this shattered debris and it falls over. It looks very, very badly hurt. This one kind of turns away just in time and is able to take the brunt of it against its back.
You know what? Might as well get a little. What's exactly 30 feet? I will slam the flaming sphere into the into the cat that's on the ground.
You point up and you divert the flaming sphere to go just crash into the side of this creature. It needs to make a dexterity saving throw. 21, it takes half damage.
Next.
2.
Okay, that's more than enough. As it smashes into the mountain lion, you see that it falls over and does not move anymore. Great turn. Would you like to move at all?
20, 25, 30. Zoom. I zoom over here.
Okay. Awesome.
That's it.
Leon, it is now your turn.
Okay. So, since now I am a large Leon, am I equal to? Am I still shorter than the mountain lion? Like, what's the difference in size now?
It'd be like the size of like a large dog compared to you.
Okay.
Like, no, comparatively.
Okay.
You could pick it up if you wanted to. You could smash it into the ground if you want to.
I'm debating, yeah, because I've already seen that one kind of go down, so I'm just like, eh. But for the fun of it, let's keep with grappling. I want to keep doing the grapples.
So, clarification, Stella.
Mm-hmm.
Is over here on the left side of our battle map, is that like a second downhill slope?
Yeah, you can see that this one is a little closer. It's about a 5-foot drop. But yeah, essentially it is tiered where it goes down like layers of a cake.
If it was a further drop, like 10 foot, I would have said that you could just chuck the kitty off the edge and we could keep going.
True.
You could still try. With enough momentum, it might just keep
5
bouncing
feet,
down.
I think it'll just come right back up.
But if we run away fast enough, we'll be out of combat.
Here's my devil's bargain, okay? If you want to try to throw it down the side of the mountain, if you roll an 18 or higher, I'm going to say that you throw it with enough force that it's not going to be able to catch itself, and it's probably going to tumble down a lot more than just 5 feet.
Okay. Can I make a suggestion of it being an advantage because now I'm giant?
Let's see. What does the giant spell actually gives you? Very specific stuff.
Okay.
You're medium to large. Get advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws, and you deal an additional 1d4 damage. Yes.
Okay. Nice. Okay, cool. I figured with me being large, it would give me that advantage just off of the description, but just figured I'd ask. Okay,
Yes.
yeah, then I'm gonna try and pick up the lion and throw it down the hill.
Okay, I'll need an athletics check from you. I will say, though, that I'm going to give it an opportunity to try to flip out of your grip, so it will also roll a dexterity saving throw, and it'll be against your athletics here. You get to do your athletics at advantage. That's a natural 20.
Yeah, 20,
Perfect.
baby, let's go!
Okay, and it rolls an 11. Tell me what this looks like as you throw it down the side of the mountain.
So I think, like, the bite, right? So, like, I go to try and grab it as it jumps down. It bites me in the shoulder. And I'm just like, oh, that hurts a lot. And, like, I'm just, like, I'm going back. And as it kind of lets go of its, like, grip and it kind of just stands there after trying to bite me, I grab it immediately. And I'm like, we're not doing that again! And, like, I pick it up above my head and I just go, whoa! And then it just, like, rolls and goes down and fly. I guess I throw it with enough momentum. Since it's a nat 20, I feel like I can get away with this. I throw it with enough momentum, it looks like it's flying down. So it's not even like going do. It's just going, Sua!
You throw it essentially parallel to the ground and the decline of the mountain. And with that, Wyatt falls over the side of the mountain here. And Jack says something to the effect of, "Well done. I knew you could do this." Or something.
And that's how we know it's not really Jack.
No, only to Leon. Only to Leon. And whispering.
There we go.
He has complimented. Yes, he has complimented Leon before.
Yeah, only Leon and in a whisper so nobody else can hear.
Mm-hmm. So no one else can hear you. Do I go back to normal size now?
Yeah, after combat,
Okay.
because it only lasts so long.
I forget.
I want to check out this giant kitty because this is cool.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Let me get nature checks from both of you.
Nature.
Nope. It's a cat.
2
That's
from
a
Leon.
15.
It's a big
15.
cat.
Okay, there's only one body here, and as you're looking over it, with a 15, you get the sense that this could probably be butchered into a number of magical ingredients. You feel like it would probably take quite a bit of time, though. But if you weren't in a rush, which you're not necessarily on a clock or anything, you wanted to take a good part of the afternoon, you could perhaps try to get horns, a pelt, maybe some fangs, and then try to essentially harvest you think that there might be some kind of like vocal gland that is responsible for breaking the rock and causing the avalanche.
Maybe a little trumpet out of that.
Possible.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I never thought about that. Making like some kind of like sound device like we could use to our advantage in the same way.
Ratchet, you could use some winter clothes. And we could use some steaks
From the
tonight.
pelt.
Mm-hmm. That's actually not a bad idea.
I actually kind of love that because it would kind of be a really badass, like, spotted cloak with the little pieces of stone as, like, added. It'd be studded leather armor, but natural studded leather armor, essentially.
Yeah.
That's kind of sick.
Okay.
I wasn't even thinking about that, but now I really want it.
Okay. Yeah. So
It's
do you?
cool.
Is the party okay with spending a few hours to work on this?
Yes.
Yeah. Would it be like a short rest?
So here are your options. You can forego the short rest if you want to help Ratchet, or you can focus on resting. Can't do both.
Well,
I'm okay not to show rest.
yeah, I should be okay. I guess I can help, yeah, because I think like I out of the three of us, I think I'm the physically strongest. So
Yes, you probably are.
So I'll probably just help. Just
Okay.
I was thinking of recouping some hit points, but I'll be okay.
You can go ahead and recoup. I can help. And then we
Yeah, you only really need one person to help because you can't get
Yeah.
double advantage.
I mean, whichever works.
So Leon, you can essentially use your hit dice if you want to do a short rest and recover hit points. Alistair, is there something that you wanted to do especially to try to help Ratchet?
I'm gonna be a little bit inspiring. Help him with some good words over there for Ratchet.
Okay.
While I summon a
Got
tiny
some,
owl to give him the help action, give the tiny owl will use its little wings to pass him the different butchering items. Just here you go. You need this.
Just handing tools.
Handing
So
tools.
funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Because you are a bright Gallus, you have the racial feat of inspiring. When spending an action and giving words of advice or encouragement, you can inspire an ally who's able to see and hear you. You get to add a d4. All right. So, Ratchet, we're going to need 4 rolls from you. We're going to do them in order. The first one's going to be pelt,
Okay.
horn, fangs, and then sack. You'll be able to do
Okay.
all of these at advantage, and you can also add a d4 to them. We'll do them one at a time. Yes, go ahead.
I'd like to request a 5th roll.
Okay.
Because I'd really like one really big claw.
Okay. can do that for sure. Right.
Right.
So, first roll for the pelt. This is going to be a survival check.
Okay. I'm just clarifying. It is with advantage with the help from McNeil.
Yes. So,
With Alistair.
advantage.
Okay.
Oh, actually, it says inspiring here requires an action to use the D4 to apply the D4. You'd have
The
to
owl can give the help action. The pet.
Okay,
I
okay.
have find
Right,
familiar.
right. Yes, you're
Okay.
correct. Okay, so yes, advantage and add a D4.
Okay. So just the advantage is 15.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the D4.
That is an 18 total.
Okay, you managed to salvage the pelt. I'll say that this is normal quality.
Okay.
But you don't as you're going about harvesting the pelt, there are no major blemishes, you don't make any major holes or anything like that. You extract it pretty decently. Okay.
All right.
Next will be the horns. There's 2 horns. Go ahead and make the same roll.
Okay. That is a nat 1 twice.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say that they just essentially, they're just too hard. You can't extract them from the skull. You probably would have to do like a whole drying process, and it would take days. So
Well, it's probably like stone, right?
yeah. So you feel like
Okay.
you spend a good like 30 minutes trying to dislodge them, and you get the sense, no, this will be a very long project. It's probably better to just leave it.
Okay.
Okay, so the horns are fail. All right, and then the next one's going to be the fangs. Go ahead and make the same roll.
A 10.
10.
And on the I actually give the command into roll 20 correctly. It's a 2 for the D4.
Okay, so with a 12, I'll say that you have 1 fang, and it is a poor quality. It's pretty chipped.
Okay.
Then we'll do the sack. This is going to have a very high DC. I'm going to say that the DC for this is going to be a 19.
Okay.
Especially because it has elemental magical qualities.
Let me take just a moment to look and make sure that I don't have any.
What was the thing you said you have with elemental stuff?
Elementals are my favorite enemy, which just gives me bonuses for tracking them and knowledge checks about them.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me. Let's do an animal handling check. If you roll a 16 or higher, then I'm gonna lower the difficulty. As you're trying to apply
animal handling.
Yeah. So we'll say that you're applying your knowledge of other elemental creatures. Like, this isn't an elemental creature, but it is exhibiting some features that are familiar to you.
Okay. That was
22.
a 22 for animal handling.
All right, perfect. You take your time with this. The hours are slowly bleeding by here. I'm gonna drop the difficulty to a 17. Need to do the survival check at 17. Advantage with a D4.
Okay, I have an advantage. Survival. It's a 15. So what does the D4 give me? A 3 for an 18.
All right, so you get an avalanche back. What is that? Avalanche back. Gonna be poor quality, but
Since you've been calling it a stack, it's making me think of like a set of bagpipes.
that's
which would
exactly
just
what
be
I'm
very
thinking
funny.
too. Yeah, it's essentially.
I love it.
That was exactly what I was thinking too. Okay, perfect. All right, and then the last roll is going to be for the big claw. Like most cats, you see that it has a big hunting thumb.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. It's gonna make a hell of a necklace. That's a 19. Do I even need to roll my d4?
Yeah, please roll it. Let's see what you get.
Okay. That is a 4 for a total of 23.
Okay. We'll say that you have a great quality of one big claw.
Oh, I like that. Wait.
Can you get us some steaks for tonight's ration?
Yeah.
I would say that's good. So Ratchet, go ahead and roll me a d4. 1d4. 1d4.
You know what? 1.
You get one steak out of this.
All my luck
we,
was used.
we all get to sample a little bit of meat
You could use
tonight.
your reroll if you want. I gave you a bless.
Okay. I'm gonna say Jack just spent the time healing.
Nice.
That seems fair.
Okay. So, as this is going on, Leon, you're kind of sitting back and you're resting. I imagine Jack is resting with you. The hours go by. Eventually, it is nighttime.
I love those transitions.
Which is nice.
So you managed to salvage one steak. I'm gonna go ahead and say that y'all split it, you share it, you use bits of ration that you have with you to make a decent meal, clean up as much as you can, and most of the day is gone. Evening is beginning to slowly creep into later hours, and you are still on this mountain pass. You have an option here. You can keep going to push forward and make a little better time. You get the sense that where you are at, where the carcass and bits of the carcass are, you should definitely clear out of the area. You shouldn't stay there for too long. So the group has a number of choices. You can either try to find a place to rest for the evening, or you can do a bit of nighttime prowling forward.
It's a beautiful night. I think we can keep going a little bit more.
I'm good with
Make a little more progress, yeah.
Ratchet, after honing your craft for several hours, how do you feel? What are you thinking? What do the others see when they look at you, especially when they look at your face?
This is it's a new creature, and things like the horns were definitely a challenge, but there is a practiced focus that he has here. Ratchet really isn't one for cities. Even the town that we all met in is a little bit much for him sometimes, and he spends a lot of time out in nature. And so taking a kill and cleaning it is something he's very familiar with, but it's a connection with with the natural world that he enjoys, not for the blood and the butchering, but for the peace of, you know, I've hunted this creature, and I'm gonna make use of it. It was not in vain, purposeful, and he's been very anxious on this trip pretty much the entire time. And I think this is probably the most peaceful that the group has seen him as he is working his way through this mountain lion body.
I get an insight check from you.
Insight of 5.
Okay. I'll say at one point when you're cleaning up, you get the feeling that there's someone behind you, and you turn around and you don't see anyone. The feeling is gone, and it isn't profound enough that you feel like, oh, I'm in danger. but more of like a,
Hmm.
oh, maybe I'm just imagining things.
Like, he spends enough time in nature, like he probably has a different sense between like there's a predator and like, oh, like a turtle wandered past or something, and like he's the turtle. He's not worried about it, but there was something there.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
Leon, as you've been kind of recovering, I imagine you're bandaging yourself and cleaning up. A couple of hours have passed by, and you've seen Ratchet get to work with this.
Mhm.
Alistair's helping as much as he can.
Mhm.
Is there anything that you want to do specifically during the downtime before we move on?
I just think maybe since Jack is sitting next to me, we probably have a bit of a conversation or just a talk. And I think what's sort of helping me kind of bandage up, relaxes, whatever, is kind of watching Ratchet just kind of like do his thing. It's sort of kind of like this like calming, like, you can kind of see the passion, you can kind of see the like get him getting into it, and kind of interesting. I don't think I've actually seen, like, I've seen wood building and different things from where I come from, and people, make things. But like, I don't think that Leon himself has ever really been out to where like a lot of hunting. I don't think he did a lot of hunting. So to kind of see that and correlate to, oh, they would sand off the wood like this, and they would cut it like this, build it into that. Oh, that's how they do it with he's how are we doing it with the prey there? Oh, okay, cool. And like it just kind of reminds him of home. So I think that's where the kind of the calmness is coming from, and it's easier for him to like kind of relax.
Love it. Okay. You've decided to forge forward.
Mm-hmm.
Who
Nothing
wants
comes out bad at night.
Who wants to lead the way?
You can see in the dark now. I'm very excited.
I will say that there is a half moon out, so it's dimly lit. You can see mostly around you. The only places that are difficult to see is underneath any trees.
Gotcha. I'm happy to lead the way.
I can do too, don't I?
I'll provide support with my owl.
Okay. So I'll
good.
need one person to do a survival check with advantage, as the owl will scout above and ahead.
I might have better survival than
Go for
yeah.
Yeah.
it.
-1.
There's a 22 on the survival.
Yeah, that's better than my -1.
Okay. 22. With a 22, I'm going to go ahead and say that as the group of you are moving down the mountain pass, climbing, it gets to a point where there is a chokehold. I know the map looks really similar because it's literally just the night version of the previous map, but we'll just say that this is a different part of the mountain itself.
Mhm.
Similarly, as the ridges from before, this is also apparent here. Ratchet, the 22, you can see footprints. This area is pretty regularly trafficked, and you can see that there are Mopok footprints, there are Gerbine footprints, there are also wolf footprints as well. Can I get a perception check from you?
Yes, you may. Perception. That was a 9, which was a terrible roll for me for perception.
You look around, there are no sources of light. You can't pinpoint any pillars of smoke. There's no camp nearby. And from what you can tell from the ground, you see the tracks, but it's hard to see how long that they've been here. They're probably old, but you're not confident.
I'm putting that in chat in case it becomes relevant.
Okay. Dark vision, range of 60 feet. Okay, that does change things. Okay, you can see that the footprints under... What?
Oh, I was going to say, the second part may also be important. You're adept at evading creatures that rely on dark vision. While in
Ooh.
darkness, you're invisible to creatures that dark vision to see you in that darkness.
Okay, I will say that applies if you go into the shade of any trees, but just as you can see here in the dim light of the moonlight, it can
Okay.
probably see you too. Excellent, excellent. Umbral sight. Oh, that's from your Gloomstalker class. Okay,
Yeah.
that's so cool. Okay, you look down because you have dark vision. You can see that the tracks are actually, in fact, relatively fresh. Maybe the last hour or two. There are probably people nearby.
I'm gonna hold up a hand to the others to draw their attention and wave them forward. And when they get close enough, I'm gonna point down to the ground to some of the like clearer footprints so that they can tell what I'm spotting.
Yeah, as they're pointed out, you all see it.
And then he's gonna I guess birds don't really have ears, but he's gonna point to where his ears should be to kind of be
They have
like,
ear holes.
yeah, I'm sure there's a cultural equivalent in Humblewood, but like essentially keep your ears open. They're nearby, so you need to listen.
Let me send my owl to scout. They might be on top of the hills waiting for travelers.
Okay. You have an owl, right?
Familiar?
Owl. Which owl do we want? Hold on, let me look at the pictures. We're gonna get the coolest looking owl.
Heck yeah.
Of course we are.
Here, no, you get to choose. I'm gonna summon 3 different owls. Oops, wrong layer. Make them bigger so you can see. So there's one owl. Oh, that one's really small. Which owl do you like?
uh,
I guess these two are the same. Well, I really like this guy. What's up with his eyes?
I know that's the one I would pick.
I think
That's
he's
the one
cute.
I'm
Yeah,
picking.
yeah, let's go with that one.
Okay, great.
The eyes sold me. Those are the eyes that are gonna see everything, Stella. All right, the all-seeing eyes of this owl with keen hearing and sight. Has advantage on
Amazing.
perception, which is the right hearing and sight,
Alright,
and
hold
has
on.
flyby.
I'm giving you access to this features character sheet. Alistair. Alright, you should see it now.
I didn't want to influence anything,
Yep,
but I
I
saw
see
the
now.
eyes in the face. I'm just like, that would be the one I pick.
Love it.
I'm like, this isn't my choice.
Okay, so you can move it wherever you want. Does it have 1 hit point? Yep, it has 1 hit point. Okay, so you can move it to wherever you like. You should have control over it.
Right, it will stealthily move through the darkness of the sky. It will start pathing this way, like around the trees, and my gaze. I move my senses through the owl, so I also will hear what the owl hears and sees.
Okay. And I get a stealth check from the owl.
Let's see. That is stealth has a +3 stealth.
I thought it said +5.
Uh,
Yeah, it has a
+3.
+5.
Oh,
Oh?
you're looking at. Is that the 2024 version, maybe?
Here, show to players.
That is the 2024. Yeah,
It's fine. You can just use that one.
sweet. Upgraded that
Okay,
one.
9. Ooh. Okay. Go ahead and roll perception with the owl.
Yep, it has advantage.
Nice.
19. Okay. With a 19, you essentially possess your familiar so you can see through the eyes of your familiar here. And as you do, there is silence in this area. The owl flies over the tree line here. As it does, it spots something. Between trees, almost imperceptible, is a bandit. They have a bow trained up, pulling back on an arrow as they try to shoot your owl. It's a hit.
I was gonna say, could I have a hold action to banff it?
To banish it?
Banff it, yeah. I can
Yeah,
banff it out, in and out of existence.
absolutely. So you see an arrow get pulled back, and it begins to cut through the air here, and you banish your owl.
Oof.
As you do that, unfortunately, that will be the start of combat. Can I get everyone to please select their tokens and roll for initiative?
Up the mountain.
Hooray!
Ooh,
Oh, we're ready.
26 initiative.
Wow.
Ratchet's spoiling for a fight over here.
Mhm.
19 for Neil. I mean, for Alistair.
Okay.
Let
Right.
me see.
So you see Alistair kind of stumble as he banishes the owl and is repossessed into his own form. Alistair, what do you say to your group here?
They know we're here. Up the mountain right there. As I point out the hiding Vulpin.
Mhm.
Yes, you are all able to see the very faintest outline of a person up in the tree line. Ratchet, you are first.
Okay.
We can try to take him alive.
Maybe able to help us get past some of the dangers in this area. I think I would want to move wide. So I have a good view of anywhere they might come along that ridge. And I'm going to ready an arrow to fire at the first face I see up there.
Okay, I love it. Anything else for your turn?
That is it.
Alistair, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna bonus action activate Flame Woken, and then I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at this.
Okay, firebolt. All right.
So 11 is a miss.
11 is a miss. You see that their head dives down behind the branches and the rocks up there. Goes right over their head.
Is there a little bit of a divot here?
Yeah, that would be a
Full
5-foot
hill?
drop. Yeah, so you can
I
like
will
use
glide
it
down.
for cover basically. Yeah.
I'll glide down and I will drop prone.
Okay. Drop prone.
Take cover.
Yeah. I'll say that you're pretty much impossible to hit unless they're like right next to you.
Perfect.
Mhm.
Okay. You see from the south, there's not just one, but two wolves further down the path. They begin loping up. You can see that they are wearing these harnesses. They look as if they've been trained to hunt. That's going to be their turn.
I see you measuring Z.
Okay, Leon, it is now your turn.
I'm just trying to figure out where I should go and what I should do first.
Hold on.
She already caught me.
Let me add our dear friend back to the turn order. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Wow.
They would have gone after Ratchet. I'm gonna say they spend their turn. She spends her turn making you big.
I'm too giant again.
When in doubt, make Liam big.
Yeah.
That's basically what it keeps happening to me every battle now. I think V gets a lot of happiness out of that. Could you re-put the thing in chat, Stella? The giant.
Yes, I can.
I went to scroll up and I'm like,
No, I got you. Here you go. Enhance, enlarge,
Cool.
reduce. I mean. So you get advantage on strength saving throws and strength checks, and you deal an additional 1d4 damage.
My movement is the same. Don't have like bigger. Oh, I guess range. Oh no, that's for.
Yeah, your movement's the same.
Let's see, what is my movement?
Movement is 30.
30. I think this is a fun way to test this. I'm gonna throw this in chat. Would this give me any extra going up the mountain? Does this add 2? Or is it
Climb
just
speed would essentially give you the ability to just climb normally. You wouldn't have to have like a disadvantage of
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You would just treat it like walking. So you could
you-
do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 if you wanted.
Figured as much.
Normally you climb at half speed, so having a climb speed means that you climb faster than that.
I figured there was some advantage to it. I just wasn't sure if it was just like I climb faster or I have no penalty, I guess would be the so.
And I think
exactly.
this is the DM's choice, but I believe if you actually have like a climb speed or a swim speed or something, just doing the thing, if there's not duress or anything, requires no check. Whereas if you didn't actually have a speed for it, you still have to make some kind of like athletics to pull it off.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. So like if you wanted to just go up here, it would be like the same thing as walking. You don't have to do a check or anything.
You know what? I you know what? I'm just gonna go as far as I can up to the wolves. So that'd be about right here.
That's 30. You still have an action.
You know what? Fine. I know what I want to do because they're gonna attack us anyway. Where is? I think I got. Was it from? Or is it maybe my Scroungecraft? I essentially want to just take like what's around me, like a rock, and I want to chuck it at the closest wolf to me. I think would be 2.
Okay, yeah, we could definitely do that. I'll say that this is an improvised attack, so we'll just do a strength check. I'm surprised that you don't have.
I feel like I have something, but I'm not sure if it's just the. I mean, I'll throw it in chat. It's really big, but like, I thought I grabbed it, but
Yeah, you have Tavern Brawler. You just got this when you leveled up.
that's what. Okay,
Yeah.
so this would apply to this.
Hold on. When you hit a creature with an armed improvised weapon on your turn, you can use your bonus action to attempt to grapple. Okay, so you get a free grapple when you try to. Well, that's good to know, because then you could have actually done both before to do damage and grapple them.
Okay.
Yeah, that's really good to know. Yes. So what I'll say here is if you want to pick up a rock and throw it, you don't have anything that makes it special. So let's just do a straight strength roll.
Okay. I figured because I was farther away, I didn't think the grappling would have counted, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, you can't grapple it unless you're in melee range.
So would it be a saving throw or just the strength?
Just the strength.
Ha!
Oh, you are proficient. Okay, so you would add... Wait, that's natural 20, so that hits anyway.
So, would my scrounge attack, like, because I remember a thing where, like, if I have an improvised weapon, it would, like, break apart or shatter? Because I think that's in my scrounge craft. If I go a nat 20, or I throw, like...
Hold on, let me read your character sheet.
Sorry.
It's okay. I think that was the custom rule we made.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I remember something about V having it to where if I, like, had a thing of wood or whatever, because I think we had it at one point.
Yeah, I think that was the custom rule. It's Scofflaw. He breaks an improvised weapon. He does max damage. Where is it, though? I don't see it.
I put it in chat. I knew it was one of them.
It doesn't say it in there. It might be missing from your character sheet.
Rules. Oh, okay.
It's okay. So we'll treat it as max damage then, and we'll just say that you break it. It's fine.
Okay.
I do want us to double check that in the future. Okay. So you throw which one do you want to throw it out? The wolf one or two?
I think two's closest to me, so I'll throw it at two.
Okay. So you throw the rock that you pick up, and it smacks the wolf dead on. You are proficient in this, so technically just straight up kill it. You throw this rock, and as it hits the wolf, there's just like a smear of blood here. As you see the body just drop immediately. That was a great hit. Especially because you crit.
Very good hit.
Let's go, yeah!
Okay. That was your movement. That was your action. Anything else for you? I'm not sure if you have a bonus.
Nothing I can really use at this. Nothing I want to use at this.
Okay. All right. So the end of your turn. There is some shuffling up above.
Oh, it was Brawler. Okay. Yeah, I have that. Okay, it was hidden. That's why.
There are 2 shots fired from up above here as they appear out of the darkness. They're going to attack. One's going to attack Jack, and the other is going to attack Ratchet. This is going to be at advantage because they were essentially stealthed. The 11 is at Jack, and the 19 is at Ratchet. 11 is going to miss Jack.
19 does hit me.
Okay. Damage.
Oh.
Oops. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong browser. I have so many browsers open. For some reason, Edge Roll20 for me does not want to work in Microsoft Edge, so I had to open Firefox and in Chrome, so I have so many browsers open right now. 2 piercing. You take 2 piercing damage.
Oh no, how will I live?
Oh. Essentially, an arrow comes from the darkness out of nowhere, and it just kind of cuts, scraping your armor.
I, however, had an action ready to shoot the first face I saw. I want to return fire.
Okay. Number 3 is technically the one that hit you.
Number 3. All right. Number 3 has it coming.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your attack.
That is a 17.
That's a hit. Their armor class is 12. Oh my
and
God.
That is 12 piercing damage.
You see the arrow go straight into their face. They fall over into the brush, and you don't see them get back up.
Why ready attacks?
Wow.
One shot, one kill over here.
Amazing.
Those are two really good attacks from both of us.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, I didn't build Ratchet to be a murder machine. He's just rolled really well every time we've had combat.
Oh, wait till you hit level 5.
See
Oh.
the Vulpin jump up onto this rock here and is going to shoot down at Leon. 17 is a hit. Take 4 piercing damage as this arrow hits you in the side of your arm. It's almost like a toothpick, just. Okay, Ratchet, it is now your turn.
Okay. I am gonna try and take out the second bandit Mopok up there. So let me take a second shot here. I'm gonna guess 23 will hit
Absolutely.
for you know what? I am gonna pull my new piercer feat for the first time.
Ooh.
Which is I can re-roll one of my damage dice, but I have to take whatever the new roll is.
Okay.
That is worse. So it's going to be 6 damage, not 8 damage, but it's worth a try.
Okay. You see it lands right in the shoulder of the bandit up there. Ooh. There is a pained cry that comes out, but they are still up. Anything else for you?
Right. Since I have a bonus well, I'll save my bonus action for next turn. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm good.
All right. It is Jack's turn. Jack, I'm not gonna roleplay Jack. I'll just leave her alone. I was gonna make her make a snippy comment and be like, "Should hit harder" or something. Let me
Ooh,
not.
do
I
it.
I
Do
mean,
it.
No.
Yeah.
Got it.
I can't roleplay another character for them. Jack will just be there, exist, looking beautiful, shining in the moonlight. Alistair, it is your turn.
Okay. Does the Vulpin seem like they're a leader figure?
Go ahead and roll me an insight check. 19. Yeah, you get the sense that they're probably the captain of this group.
Okay, I will get up. Bonus action activate.
Okay. Getting up will
Flamekin,
use
in
half
case
of
I hit.
your movement.
And firebolt.
Okay. 20 is a hit.
When you hit. All right. I'm using me feature. Of the flame. Okay, when I hit, I may next time deal fire damage to one more creature before I do your next turn. You can deal an additional 2d10. So that will be 3d10 total fire damage.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
Oh, only 11, damn it.
Okay, you can only do this once per short rest. Okay, I was like, jeez.
Yeah.
All right, 11 damage. As you throw your firebolt up in the direction, it makes contact and it explodes like a firework against them. You hear a yelp of panic, and you actually hear it echo out from the individual that got shot next to it, and also someone in the shadow down here revealing their location. All 3 of them recoil at the fire, scared. But they are still up.
I suggest you drop your weapons and come talk with us, lest you will burn. And I drop down prone again.
As you drop down prone, you see the Vulpin captain. She points back towards the group and says, "Apprehend them!" Hey. Wolf turn. wolf runs up to you
I stand here shocked.
and bite.
Oh.
It's a hit, 15. I need a strength saving throw from you. It is at advantage because you are big, but you need to beat an 11. 25.
Just
Very good.
barely. Oh, no,
Take-
25 is right. Yeah.
You take 5 damage here as the wolf bites you and is essentially running around. See from further down that there is another wolf coming. Over here. Okay. Next in the order, you see from the shadows. Can I get a perception check from you, Leon?
Can do.
Not persuasion.
Oh,
Perception.
shoot. Sorry.
I just want you to get credit for the things you're good at.
6. Okay, you don't see them coming. See not 1, but 2,
Oh my.
3 gerbeens
Oh, no.
come out from the shadows and they each try to stab you.
Dang.
Wow, they all make 2 dagger attacks.
Oh, curse.
1, 2.
Mm-hmm.
What's your armor class? They both hit. Oh my god, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
You're in trouble. Okay, that's 11
Mhm.
damage from the first one.
Getting
Okay.
shanked.
The second one only does 3 damage.
I'm
And then the
going
third
for-
one
okay,
misses
let's-
you completely. Okay, so
Sweet.
total you take 14 damage here. As all of a sudden manifesting from the shadows here, having lurked in the shadow of the cliff face here. You each try to stab you in a flurry of these shiny little blades. Leon, it's now
Yeah.
your turn.
That was my calf. Ow.
How are you looking? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling as good as anybody would with 7 hit.
Okay, hold on.
That's not
Hold on,
true.
hold on, hold
A
on,
first level wizard with 7 hit points feels great.
Okay, fine. All right, fine. For a fighter.
I'm so excited. Hold on.
Oh, great.
For the first time, you have the opportunity to use this card in a positive way. Normally, this is used negatively, but it is actually a totally neutral card. You are beset on all sides here. Well, technically 2 sides here, but you are beset by many enemies,
Nice.
and you focus, you hone into your inner power here. Leon, what is going on in your head as you are surrounded by these enemies? This is your moment to shine.
I think Leon has had some success lately. And he really does not want to fail this, especially since he doesn't know if this is it or if there's more to come. So he really wants to build great momentum. So I think he focuses on it, and he just talks to himself. He's like, "We got this. We're gonna do it. They poke a little bit. They hurt a little bit. My foot kind of hurts now, but it's fine. We're gonna go. I'll get a new calf another day. It's fine. We're gonna get there."
Okay.
And so that's what he's thinking.
Right. Give me. Okay, I don't know what it's called in wrestling, but like, give me a show line. Give me like, what do you yell? Like,
Oh, promo?
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that.
well, it doesn't. No, not something long. Like just
Well,
a
no, but
phrase.
like, well, sometimes like a promo phrase can be like 30 seconds or 10 seconds or whatever. So it's like, so he's thinking of all these things, and he's like, he goes out and he goes, "The wolf and the gerbine down there. You're not getting me today. I've got this." And then I go into
Okay.
whatever.
I love it. All right, you say, I've got this. And as you do, you've drawn the balance card.
Hell yeah.
So your hit points goes to half.
Yes.
It goes up, baby.
Yes.
I think that's the first time it's ever been used in a positive way. So you
You
go
know, I
from
think
having
so, too.
7 hit points to 17 hit points
I'll take it.
as you psych yourself up. Love it.
Yes.
Okay. It's your turn.
All right, cool. Don't have. I don't have the thing. Well, actually, okay. So I guess we'll look at that here. I'm gonna take the wolf here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use my warhammer,
Okay.
and I'm gonna do two-handed.
All
So
right.
I'm psyching myself up, and I'm like gonna use all my resources.
Yeah.
I was a 10.
Fortunately, that's a miss.
Okay. So
Bring your warhammer down with a little too much enthusiasm. Boom. Hit the ground next to the wolf.
Level 4, we don't get 2 turns, right?
No, it's a level 5. You get 2 attacks.
How about now? How about action surge?
Action surge. Yeah, you get an additional attack now, or additional action.
Sweet. Awesome. All right, awesome. May as well use this time because who knows. I'm going to switch my focus. I'm gonna hit we'll go number 3. It's right next to the wolf. We'll go to the Gerbine third.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go use my warhammer on them.
Okay.
Of course.
24 is a
Damn.
hit. Go ahead and roll some damage, and remember you get an additional D4 because you are large. And damage, very nice.
12.
Okay. Oh my god. What's funny is they have 14 health, so if you hit max damage there, you would have killed it. You bring your warhammer down, and you hear a squeak as the Gerbine takes the brunt of it, and they look like they're gonna try to run away.
That's a smart idea.
Anything else
Did you have
for
a free
you?
grapple too?
Oh yeah, remember you do have
Feet.
yeah, because of your feet. Tavern Brawler.
Wait,
You can try to grapple
Tavern.
things with your bonus action.
yeah, okay, cool. Then yeah, I'm going to stop it from running away.
Okay. Okay, it does say that you have to do it to the same target. So go ahead
Okay,
and roll me either athletics or no, it has to be athletics. Roll me athletics here, and I will
That's
roll
fine.
its acrobatics.
Oh, what?
2
Okay.
natural ones. Okay, it
Damn.
rolls a 10, so it slips between your fingers.
I like to imagine
I got
I
you.
try to grab it with my like giant paw, and you know how like in the cartoons they have like a giant going after like a tiny thing like a mouse or something, and it goes to grab it, but even with its fist it can just slip right out of its hand and run away. That's kind of what I imagine this is going. I'm trying to
Mhm.
grab the small
His
little thing
head like
while I'm a
pops
giant.
between 2 fingers.
Yeah. Jumps right down.
Okay, it's now the bandits' turns. Okay, this guy up here is going to try to shoot at Jack. Misses. Jack just sidesteps here. This one will run up and we'll try to shoot Ratchet. 11
Nope.
is a miss.
11 will not hit.
Okay, this one here that got hurt is going to try to attack Jack. And rolls a 16, which is a hit. Jack takes 2 piercing damage. Okay. That is their turn. It is the captain's turn. She is going to... She's gonna shoot towards Leon. She yells out, "Focus fire!" 1, 2. He takes 2 arrow shots. The first one is a hit. Take 5 piercing damage. The other one goes wide. So shoots into the gaggle of geese and goons down there. Ratchet, it is now your turn.
Ratchet sees the onslaught facing Leon, and uh, numbers make a difference.
Oh, yes, they do.
So Ratchet is going to reach a hand in that direction. The one that normally would hold an arrow free reaches out and says, Aberranthine, hold them down. He's going to cast Entangle as vines burst from the ground around Leon and the Gerbine and the wolf in a 20-foot square, which is that space. Thank
Yeah.
you. And everybody in that space, including Leon, but Leon has his advantage, needs to make a strength check to see if they get caught up in the vine.
Okay. So
A DC of 12.
roll at advantage there, Leon. Is a strength
Saving
save.
throw? Ah!
14's enough, though.
Oh, I'm sorry. I always keep thinking of don't have the advantage.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's a DC 12. You got it.
Sweet. For chat, I rolled on that one on my saving throw if I hadn't had advantage.
Okay, that
That
is
is
a
actually
save
huge.
for the wolf. Gerbines, 1, 2, 3. All fail. They
Okay.
are all grappled.
The vines from the ground grab a hold of the ankles and elbows of the gerbines, restricting their movement. They have the restrained trait. For Leon's sake, that means that they have disadvantage on their attack. And if you make an attack against them, you have advantage. For the sake
Hooray.
of Alistair, they have disadvantage on dex save throws. Y'all have fun.
Oh, I'm coming. Oh, I'm coming.
Ratchet, roll me an insight check.
Insight. That is a 6. I do not insight well tonight.
You feel like there's someone behind you. You turn around for a second and you see Jack. And then Jack's just like, puts up a hand like, what? Must have been the wind. I love this for you. This is the
Somebody
funniest
following
arc.
us. Okay,
Anyway.
fine. Paranoid later. Fight now. That
I will
is
say
the
it
end of
doesn't feel
Ratchet's
like
turn.
it doesn't feel like it's dangerous, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Jack's turn. Jack. I'm not gonna roleplay Jack. The temptation is always so high. I think Jack's gonna drop down so that she also gets cover.
You being V's best friend, I can see that.
Alistair, it is your turn. Oh, I should have technically. Hold on. I should have
Healed?
technically rolled her constitution. Her concentration. Oh, okay. Not big anymore.
Dum, dum, dum.
I think she'd recast it. She just casts it on you again.
Okay.
All right, Alistair, it is your turn.
I will.
You have my permission if you want to. Okay. In that case, what she does is she looks over at Alistair and says, "Got a good idea over here, staying out of trouble."
You know what?
She just giggles a little bit. I think that's something that she would do. All right, but it is your turn now.
I will wing flap and glide. Bonus action. You propel yourself a distance equal to half your movement speed up. I'm trying to avoid having to use half my movement to get up. And then I wish to glide.
Okay, hold on. You start your turn on the ground. In order to do any of this stuff, you do have to stand first. I think it would be really hard to flap from the ground. Propel yourself upward a distance equal to half of your movement.
Or can I at least flap my waist up on my feet?
I see. So flapping up instead of using half your movement. Sure,
Mhm.
I'm okay with that. Okay, so you
Yep.
stand up by using your bonus action, flapping. Okay.
Then I will look at Jack and say, "It's good to stay out of trouble, but sometimes you gotta become trouble." As I flap my way up, immediately run up, and then extend my wings,
know
and
where
a
this is
fan of
going.
flames just shoots out.
Yep.
Goes through Leon, and just passes right through him, and assaults all the Jerbeams and the wolf. As I burning hands.
Okay. This is so
You get to
funny.
shape your stuff.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
Ice sculpt spells.
This is hilarious because Jack like made Leon big, ran over, laid down next to you and said, "I'm doing great staying out of trouble." And you're like, "Bye." You get up. You start okay. I love
I'm
it.
gonna become trouble.
Okay, yeah. So we see this impressive display of mastery as the flames, Leon, fire wraps around your left, wraps around your right, and it perfectly misses you as it crashes into the others. So they need to make X saves, and this is at disadvantage for all of them, except the wolf. The wolf is normal.
Mhm.
Normal, it's a 7. That's a fail. This is disadvantage for the Gerbeans. There are 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. So one of them saves. We'll say number 3 saves.
Very toasty.
They take half damage. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Uh-huh.
Only has 2 hit points left. That one's dead. Then 9 damage. 9 damage. And the wolf takes
Bite.
9 damage. Okay. As this fire rolls around and it burns them, you hear these pain cries. They all look very messed up. Anything else for you?
I look up at the ones up top and say, "You guys are gonna be next like that if you don't drop your weapons right now." And I pointed the burning Jerbean on the ground.
Okay.
And that's it.
The wolf, unable to. Oh, the wolf's not actually restrained here. It's gonna still bite. It gets pack tactics. This is at advantage against you, Leon. Dirty 20. 8 piercing damage, and I need a strength saving throw from you. You get advantage on this strength saving throw. Okay, you save, so you
Nice.
just take the 8 damage. This savage bite as it tears its teeth down into your arm here. Jerbean's turn. There's 2 of them. Do they try to run or do they bite you?
They have a move speed of 0 because they're restrained.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think they just try to fight for their lives. So they're just going to. So funny.
Does my fire set them on fire? Set their restraints on fire with them?
No, I don't think it would work like that. So they're still
It's
restrained.
nice. It's nice green verdant growth. It's got too much
It's wet.
moisture in it to catch easily.
Oh, it's
It's
web that
wet.
catches fire, isn't it?
Yeah.
Web catches
Yeah.
fire.
This is so cute. They have something called team tactics where they can help each other with a bonus action.
Aw.
But-
So cute.
It's cute, but they're not gonna do that. They're just gonna try to stab you 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Okay, just.
Right, one of them hits. Wait, these are all at disadvantage, right?
They
Yeah.
are all at disadvantage.
Only one of them
One's a-
hits. Only one
Okay.
of them hits. So you take 4 piercing damage. You
Cool.
see these flurry of blades. They tried like, yeah. They just can't quite reach you because they are restrained.
Cool, but they did good enough.
Are you at 0?
Yep. I was at 4 hit points. I was just gonna use what was it? What was it gonna be? As my bonus action, I was gonna use second wind. Yeah, I was gonna use second wind. But when that card came up, I'm like, oh, okay, I got half points. I should be okay. I should have just used it anyway.
Leon,
Come on.
instead of doing second wind, please roll me a death saving throw.
Yay!
If you had a natural
Where?
20,
Nat
you'd
20.
stand up with 1 hit point.
Come on, you got this.
True.
Nat 20, 5%.
5% chance.
You got a pocket 20
Nope.
holding on somewhere?
I wanted just to see where fate was. I'm gonna look for my next turn.
Okay, you rolled a 7. You mark 1 on the death tracker. You are dying.
Yep.
It is now the bandit's turn. You see that everyone's bows that were trained in the direction of Leon shift over towards you, Alistair. Bandit 1 is going to shoot you. I'm in danger.
You just threatened them.
I'm in danger.
16? 3 piercing damage. I think your armor class is 12.
Shield.
Ooh,
Plus
you
5,
shield.
17 AC.
Okay, this one will move forward, and it's going to feel like if it sees the shield go up, it would. No, it still tries to hit you. Misses. But the arrow hits, but it literally just bounces off the shield. Captain is going to shoot at Ratchet. Says,
Okay.
go for the cloaked one. They seem to be able to cast nature magic. Ooh. 16?
A 16 is a tie.
3 piercing damage. Is this a concentration spell?
It
Yes.
is. Also need to roll for that. It's just a DC 10, right?
Yeah. Need 11 or higher. Ooh.
A 10.
Okay.
If you meet the DC, isn't that a success?
Maybe let's double check.
I never remember because I feel like every role-playing game handles ties differently.
Yeah.
It's the minimum 10. Yeah, you succeed on the 10.
Oh, okay.
For con
Oh.
saves, yep.
That means
Okay.
Constitution saves favor in the direction of. It's not a 50% chance. It's actually higher than a 50% chance. Okay.
55, yeah.
Okay. You save. You manage to grit yourself enough to maintain the spell here, and it's now your turn.
Would you look at that?
Oh, I forgot to make
I'm
the wolf down here run up. I'll say that it took its whole turn to go run around the thing, though. Okay, now it's your turn.
Okay, got it. Gonna take out an archer. I think Vampak 2 is already injured. Is that correct?
Yes, very badly injured.
Okay, let's make that my target so that we're pretty confident we can take him out. A 25 is gonna hit for 13 piercing damage.
They have 3 hit points.
Okay, well, now they don't have any.
You see them go like fall back into the brush.
And I don't have a second attack, but I am gonna like knock an arrow and directly aim at the last Mopok, like just so we know what I'm about to do. Let's be real clear here.
It is Jack's turn. I think Jack is gonna get up, stand next to you, and just kind of watch. Can she
Does
do anything?
Jack have any healing for our downed comrade?
Yeah, she'd probably do that. Hold on. Where was she? Down here. All right. Half movement. Stand up. Remember, she had some movement bullshit.
They always do. In fact, why do I have the sense that she knows healing word?
Jack doesn't know healing word. He
Okay.
knows.
I could be misremembering.
Yeah, she knows cure wounds, but she doesn't have healing word. She's gonna run down the slope here and then up here. Unfortunately, she's not close enough to do anything.
That was part of why I was trying to figure out healing word, because that's ranged, which is nice.
Let me see if
It's
she can...
it's very good. I always take healing word when I get the option. Just because the extra 30 feet of hitting a lot of times.
Oh yeah.
You only need a tiniest bit of healing. It's like a D4 versus a D8 just to get your homie up.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It is nice.
And because it's a bonus action, if you want to use one of the damage dealing cantrips, you can do your action in your bonus.
Okay, I think that's pretty much all that she can do. She just hurts around the battle. You can see that she's running towards Leon and is going to help, but she just can't get there this turn. She'll help next turn.
There we are.
Alistair, it's your turn now.
I look at Jack and say, "Pick him up."
Okay.
As I turn to clear a path of flames among.
Do the same thing again. Okay. Yep. So that was 13 fire damage, 12, 6. Even if they all save, they would still die. You see everyone around you just drop down. Leon.
And then 5, 10, 15, 20. I bonus action jump. Fly.
Okay.
Here. And I look at this fella and I'm like,
nice.
"I'm coming for you." I whisper near his ear.
I love it. Okay, it is the wolf's turn.
They just burned 3 of his friends to death.
The wolf will run up to you, Ratchet. Right, 17. Take 8 piercing damage, and I need a strength saving throw of 11 or higher. 9.
That is not going to be good enough.
Then I need a concentration check from you, please.
Oh yeah, I do have to do that too. 9. All right.
Hey.
Well, it wasn't like it was holding anyone in place anymore.
All right. The entangle spell wears off. You see Ratchet fall to the ground as the wolf overpowers you, dealing 8 piercing damage. Your beans are all dead. Leon, death saving throw, please.
Nope. I have a nat 20 and saved, so I'm gonna use it.
Okay. You burn one of your pocket natural 20s, and as you do, you stand up with 1 hit point.
Cool. As a bonus action, now can I do?
Unfortunately,
or second wind, I mean.
Unfortunately, the death save happens at the end of your turn. Yeah.
Beginning. You get a turn if you're not 20.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, so go ahead and roll a 1d10.
Okay. I wasn't sure with it being a bonus action if it was... Okay.
Okay, so you heal 13 damage with your second
wind.
wind.
Okay. Okay, 13. Okay, I thought it was only 3. I'll take it.
Oh, my bad. No, wait. You're right. 6. It's 6.
1d10 plus your fighter level.
7. Not the card.
Nice.
7. Just 7.
Okay.
So you have 8 hit points.
8 hit points. I'll take it. More than I thought I was getting, so. Because I didn't math right either. And then I don't know if I can do anything else. I think that's all I can do?
No, you get a whole turn, so you have an action.
Oh, neat. Is my movement
Help.
compromised because I got up?
Yeah.
Okay,
You have half.
so
15 movement will
15.
get to the wolf. Help.
I can still get to the wolf.
Let's go.
I will use a hammer. Double-handed. Let's go. Yes.
That's a hit. 25.
Nice.
10.
Just cream him.
Please. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell
I
yes.
think I know exactly what happens. I get up. I get this rush of energy, which magically gives me hit points because D&D is fun. And I grab my hammer and I go. I look next to me and I'm like, that wolf is down. Okay. I look over. I see the wolf by Ratchet. I'm like, I got this one right here. And I run. I jump in the air with my hammer like this and go wham down on it, and it just goes right into the ground.
I love it. As this is happening, find the wound works off of any healing within 5 feet of Jack. Okay. Oh, unfortunately, Jack was not close enough. Okay. Where's this song? So, Leon, you get up. You have this like sudden surge of power, and you go and you save your friend Ratchet. The screen slowly fades to black, and we see in another realm, one made out of green flame, dark stone, some place of hell. We hear the clinking of a wooden abacus as someone is doing mathematics in another plane. And you see stacks of paperwork adorning a desk. And you see an Allurin, a cat person, essentially going about with these different accounts. And they pull up a piece of paper and they see the name Leon Breeze on it. They also see that there is next to it an addendum. As Curious adjusts one of their spectacles. It looks like someone paid for us to skip the paperwork this time. And then you see they take this paper and they put it in the pending drawer here as we utilize capitalism in order to make sure you don't roll your death saving
okay.
throw. I'm sorry, I know that's
I
cheesy.
honestly,
I love that. I'm loving this so much.
I
Thank
was
you.
like, oh, I have a Flames enemy now. Okay.
Oh.
No.
But that works. I like it. That's so good. That's so good.
It's now going to be canon whenever y'all use a natural 20 to save your death saving throw that there is just some demon Allurin doing death accounting and someone somewhere somehow just fought off whatever
Yeah,
supposed to happen
I love
to
it.
you.
I love it so much.
Okay, the wolf is dead. Next in the turn order is the bandit up here. You see that the bandit next to you, Alistair, drops down the short bow and then pulls out a short sword and tries to stab you. 19. You take 4 slashing damage as they stab you right in the gut. That's the only one left.
You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it.
Okay. You'll see the Vulpin captain. Moves
I say to
over.
him, stab me. Ain't blood that's coming out. It's gonna be the fires of your death.
We'll see what you can do
so
now.
aggressive.
You'll see the Vulpin captain move behind you, and they try to stab you with their short sword. Rolls a natural 1, fails. And as you dive out of the way, he tries to bite you on the neck. 21. You take 4 piercing damage as they take a bite out of you. Okay, that's going to be her turn. Ratchet, it is your turn.
Okay. My other concentration spell has ended. I am going to call a hunter's mark on the captain now that I've got a good, clean line of sight.
Oh yeah, she's right on the edge there too.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand myself up, and
Okay.
I am gonna take my attack roll. Just double checking. No, it's not advantage on the attack rolls. Just survival and perception. Okay. It is an 18 on the attack roll.
Yes, that hits. Armor class 14.
Okay. Roll there, and I get a d6 of extra damage for Hunter's Mark. That is a full 6. That's 15 damage.
How do you kill her?
I have had a penchant for hitting people in the legs as kill shots. I want to hit her right in the leg as she's focusing her attention on Alistair, and it causes her to tip over the precipice and fall the 10-15 feet down to the lower.
And she collapses onto the ground level with you.
I'm just gonna to Alistair a little salute.
Jack's turn. She runs up to Leon. I think she'll stand over here where it's safer. She is going to now cast Cure Wounds on you. Then you also get an additional Bardic Inspirations, a D6. Wait, she has a button. So bind the wound. Okay, 9. All right, so you heal. Wow, that's a chunky heal. Okay, you heal 17 damage as she casts Cure Wounds on you, and she puts a band-aid on you, zombie.
Oh, I feel so much better. Wow.
Nice.
Nice.
Oops.
It's gonna be her turn.
There we go.
Alistair, it is now your turn.
I'll move right here. I look the last bandit in the eye. And I say, now, why don't you be smart for the first time in your life and surrender? Look down there. Want to become you want to join them, or would you rather have a chance to live? You're clearly outnumbered, outranked, outpowered. Makes no sense for you to keep going.
Roll me an intimidation check.
I was trying to be more precise, but yeah, I'll intimidate. I'll intimidate.
If you want to do persuasion, you can do that too.
Slightly better. I am actually proficient in persuasion.
Whichever flavor you prefer.
9 on this one.
9. You see, they just raise up their short sword. It's like they're not going down without a fight.
Oh well. I look at Leon. Hey Leon. Catch. What is that? Thunder waving off the cliff.
Does that shove? Yes, it
Yeah.
shoves. Oh
Yes,
my
it
god.
does.
That's
Eating up to Leon.
Meets beats.
Let's see, they take 2d8. Right, are you half of that?
Okay,
It's
what's
10?
takes half damage? Okay, so they're actually still alive. They rolled a 14. They meet your DC. On a failed save, on a successful save, half damage and isn't pushed. You see that they raise up the short sword and then they take this concussive force here, and they only take half damage. They are actually still up. That's crazy. That's crazy.
This guy's like, I hear no bell.
The wolf's dead. Leon, it's your turn. You just see the side of the mountain there, just rocks go flying from this thunder wave.
Oh, okay. Yeah, a couple of them seem to be right here by my feet. Maybe, just maybe, I'll take a suggestion and I'll throw the rock right at him. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Yeah, unarmed strike, no weapon. 10?
That is a miss. So
Oh.
the rock hits the side of the cliff.
See, this would have been the perfect time to use action surge. But oh well. Alas, I have to wait for a long rest now.
Alright, is the bandits' turn? They are going to move here, and they're gonna try to shove you. Strength saving throw. Or dexterity saving throw.
Right. Let's see. Both are pretty bad. I'll go Dex. 7.
Okay. They shove you back. They're gonna move. Actually, they're gonna move. No, are they gonna run? Hold on. Are they gonna run? They roll a natural 20. They're gonna run. You see them run off into the forest here. Let me see. Wait, what was their movement? They're here. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, they're 30 feet away. They cannot dash because they shoved you. Ratchet, it is your turn. You cannot see them from where you are right now.
I need a DM's ruling on this. I'm gonna put
Yeah.
Hunter's Mark back in the chat.
Okay.
So it says you choose a creature you can see within range, which is what I did when we initially started.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the paragraph, it says if the target drops to 0 hit points, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn to mark a new creature. It doesn't actually say the new creature has to be one you can see. Can I mark the Mothhawk that's making a run for it?
I'll say that I think the spirit of the description does imply that you have to see it.
Okay. That is a very fair ruling.
I will say that if you get up onto the ledge here, you can definitely see them.
Okay. Then the question becomes, can I make it there? I'd be using all my movement, but I can do it. So yeah, let me hustle my way up this ledge, and I am gonna use my bonus action to mark the bandit that is fleeing.
Okay.
Because Hunter's Mark gives me advantage on being able to follow them.
Yes. Okay. Excellent. Jack. Ed pats Leon. Alistair.
Let's see. I'm going to try to non-lethally 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and blast his legs with a ray of frost.
Okay. Okay.
We should make a range for them. Why is it not attacking?
That's a hit. 26.
1 cold damage.
Perfect.
But
So
his speed
one-
is reduced by 10.
Yeah, just like this frost begins to rime at his feet, and he's like trying to run as fast as he can. He can't quite do that. All right, Ratchet. Hold on. If they run, you're gonna be on the edge of the map, but Ratchet, you would be able to essentially do something. What would you like to do? You will catch up to them. Mathematically, it just works out that way.
I think I just want to tackle them to the ground.
Okay. You tackle the bandit to the ground.
with them pinned to the ground. And I don't use my short swords often, but I feel like I could have gotten one out and just like holding it up like there's a clear threat implied here. We have some questions for you.
Please, 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 don't kill me. Don't kill me. Tell you everything I know.
Then this will be nice and easy.
As Ratchet has subdued the fleeing bandit, I imagine we see Alistair coming up shortly afterwards. And eventually, we montage over to the group gathered together again. And as you are gathered together, you surround this bandit. As the questions begin, we will end the session there.
Very good.
Have one spell slot left.
Oh, I'm out. I'm burned.
One. Look what I kept for next session. The one spell slot.
What is
But
it?
hey-
Tech thoughts.
Yes.
That's nice. But hey, I got a Zephyr Strike so that I could get out of melee range. I entangled a bunch of enemies without entangling a friend. And I had a Hunter's Mark. This was a good use of 3 spells.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Very nice.
Okay. Wow. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. What's wonderful about us ending the session here too is if Jack has questions that they want to ask too, they can ask next session
Perfect.
as well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I think that's a great place for us to end. But thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Thank you to my lovely castmates for joining as well. That's going to be it for us. But before we go, we're going to do some outros. Please tell me who you are, where we can find you, and what your favorite part of the episode was. And we'll start with Zombie.
Hello, I'm Jacob. I'm Zombie MZ. I'm the names that call me. Favorite part of the session today. I think my favorite part of the session is the new way that we're counting using the paid d20s to save from death rolls. That's gotta be probably my favorite part. Because I like it. I like the new cinematic. Because one card was played on me, and I didn't remember if I had another card, even though I had updated the sheet. And I'm like, maybe. And then like, no, like it's just the accounting thing, which is great. So that was really fun. I really liked that. If you go ahead and would like to follow me on Blue Sky at Zombie Fighter 89. If you go there, there's a pinned sent thing where you can see all of my different editing that I've done throughout here and other places. I did stuff for looking for Mom RPG shorts. So if you're looking for short content, that's probably the best version of what I've done. If you're looking for like cool promotional things for your shows, you can look no further than the stuff that I do pro bono for Stella, where I've done this game, where I've been Leon Breeze, and we've been doing the thing in the Humblewoods, yeah. And then for the other game that we have, of Finn Coulson Ranger Research, of course, I do those as well. So if you like any of those things, and you're like, hey, you know, this looks kind of cool, I'm available to be hired. Yeah, just thanks for the session. It was really fun to play again, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll pop on over to Igneal.
Hello, everybody. My name is Igneal. You can find me on Blue Sky, Igneal Blazeheart. My favorite moment tonight was, I believe, the balance card. It's just I found it extra funny because on our other campaign on Wednesdays, Astra was trying to do a little divine intervention, and he got hit with a balance card that removed half his HP, half his spell slot, right before me and Zombie got jumped by like 20 bandits as we got lost from the main group. So seeing the opposite, Zombie getting surrounded by like all these bandits and just like, I feel better now. It's so funny.
I loved it. It was wonderful to finally have like a positive time to bring that up. And I think it lines up perfectly, especially with Leon being like a wrestler fighter. Like, I think moments like that test your mettle, and it made sense to me narratively for that to kick in there. So we'll pop on over to B Street.
Hey guys, I am B Street Holmes or Matthew. I'm on Stella's Discord and on X. And my favorite part for tonight was just all of the fight stuff with Leon. Because I loved all of it. I loved tossing the giant cat down the hill. I loved like psyching yourself up as you had a second wind in the middle of the fight, and it just all of it was fantastic.
My favorite part was doing the material collecting. I always find that kind of stuff really fun to do, especially because whenever I have the chance to be a player, I always write down all of the little things that are in my pockets. That way I can find interesting and unusual ways to use those things. And I love that B Street and I were on the same page with like, oh yeah, we're gonna totally like make fucking bagpipes out of these.
Yes.
I cannot wait. There's a new downtime activity that you could do. You could essentially turn it into maybe an item that's useful, especially because it had some kind of like concussive force. Like,
Oh, especially isn't Leon also like a crafter? He has that crafting thing.
Yep.
Groundscraft, yeah. Leon could probably help you make something really cool out of that. Yeah. But that's going to be it for us. Thank you so much for being here. We will be back on September 30th, which is a Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.